Welcome to News Edge, your sharpest source for daily headlines and deep dives. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay ahead of the curve. The US has introduced a $250 visa fee for many international tourists, a cost that quickly adds up for families and is quietly reshaping American travel. In this video, we'll count down the 10 US cities hit hardest by this new fee, exploring how iconic destinations are grappling with emptier streets and quieter attractions. Number 10 is Boston, a city that has always been a crossroads of culture, innovation, and history. Here, history lives on every corner, from the red brick streets to the echoes of revolution that still linger in the air. For generations, international visitors have come to walk the iconic Freedom Trail, explore Harvard's storied campus, and immerse themselves in the city's unique blend of old and new. But now, the new visa fee is keeping many away, especially families and student groups who once filled Boston's museums and historic sites. Tour guides report smaller groups with fewer eager faces listening to tales of Paul Revere and the Boston Tea Party. Shops around Faneuil Hall and Quincy Market are seeing fewer customers, and the once bustling markets now feel subdued. Even the universities, long magnets for global talent and curiosity, are noticing a drop in international visitors and prospective students. The city's energy is changing. The diverse accents and lively conversations in Boston Common are fading, replaced by a quieter atmosphere. Local businesses built on global tourism now face uncertainty, forced to rely more on domestic visitors and hoping for a return of the world's travelers. Boston's appeal is rooted in its deep connection to American history, but putting a price on that connection makes it less accessible to many who dream of experiencing it. The city risks turning a shared heritage into a premium product, reserved for those who can afford the cost. For the Cradle of Liberty, a financial barrier feels especially ironic, as Boston's story is one of openness and revolution. Boston's story is now one of unintended consequences, playing out on its historic streets and in the hearts of those who love it. The city's global spirit is growing quieter, but its hope for a more welcoming future remains. Number 9 is Washington, D.C., a city that belongs to the world, a place where history and hope intertwine on every corner. Its monuments and museums stand as powerful symbols of democracy, freedom, and the enduring American experiment. For decades, D.C. has welcomed international school trips, curious travelers, and families eager to witness the birthplace of modern democracy. But now, the new visa fee stands in stark contrast to the city's spirit of openness, creating a barrier where there once was a bridge. Most of the city's world-class attractions remain free, but the steep cost just to enter the country has changed the equation for many. The National Mall, once bustling with visitors from every continent, now feels noticeably quieter. Tour operators who once thrived on international groups are struggling to fill seats. The absence of these global visitors is both a cultural and economic loss, leaving empty tables and shuttered stands in their wake. For students dreaming of seeing the Declaration of Independence or the Bill of Rights in person, the new fee is a real and discouraging barrier. The impact is especially harsh on visitors from developing nations, the very people who might gain the most from experiencing American ideals firsthand. Local businesses, from bustling restaurants to family-run souvenir shops, are feeling the pinch as foot traffic dwindles. The ripple effect is wide, touching everyone from hotel staff and tour guides to taxi drivers waiting for fares that never come. DC is more than just a city, it's a living symbol of democracy. But that symbol is becoming more exclusive with each passing day. The city's once welcoming spirit now seems to be fading behind a paywall, making access a privilege rather than a right. The message is clear: democracy is still on display, but only for those who can afford the ticket, leaving many on the outside looking in. As the sun sets over Washington's monuments, the city's openness and its promise are under threat like never before. Number 8 is Honolulu, the gateway to paradise for millions of international tourists, especially from Asia and Australia. The new visa fee is a major blow to Hawaii's tourism-dependent economy, making an already expensive trip even less accessible. Many families are now choosing closer, more affordable destinations like Thailand or Fiji. Hotels in Waikiki and luxury shops along Kalakaua Avenue are seeing fewer international guests. The entire ecosystem, tour operators, surf instructors, restaurants, is feeling the pinch. Hawaii's culture is built on hospitality, but this policy feels like the opposite. Fewer planes landing means immediate impacts for local families and small businesses. Sites like Pearl Harbor, important for reflection and reconciliation, are harder to visit. The famous beaches are emptier, and the spirit of aloha has fewer people to share it with. Paradise is becoming less welcoming. Number 7 is Chicago, a city of architecture, music, and world-class food. The visa fee is making Chicago less competitive for international travelers, who now weigh the extra cost against other global cities. The Magnificent Mile and museums like the Art Institute are seeing fewer foreign visitors. These institutions rely on international guests to fund exhibits and programs. Chicago's vibrant food scene is also feeling the loss. Fewer tourists mean fewer tables filled. The city's energy comes from its diversity, including its visitors. This policy is slowing Chicago's momentum as a global destination. It's harder to attract conventions and exhibitions that fuel the economy. For a city on the rise, this is a frustrating setback. The winds in Chicago's tourism industry are blowing colder. The future is uncertain. Number 6 is San Francisco, home to the Golden Gate Bridge and a long tradition of welcoming the world. The visa fee is a major deterrent, especially for families from Asia and Europe. Tour operators for Alcatraz and the cable cars are seeing fewer international bookings. The city's famous neighborhoods, like Chinatown and North Beach, are feeling the loss. Small businesses that depend on tourist spending are struggling. San Francisco's reputation for openness is at odds with this new barrier. The city's inclusive spirit is being tested. The fog over San Francisco's tourism industry is thickening. Number 5 is Miami, a city defined by its sun, style, and multicultural energy. The visa fee is turning down the volume on Miami's party, especially for visitors from South and Central America. Trendy hotels, nightclubs, and restaurants are seeing fewer international patrons. Even the cruise industry is affected, with fewer international passengers starting their journeys in Miami. Miami's unique blend of cultures is what gives it life, but that's fading as international visitors stay away. The city's brand as an accessible playground is under threat. The local economy, heavily reliant on tourism, is feeling the pain. The sun still shines, but a dark cloud looms over Miami's tourism industry. The party is quieter and the city's pulse is slowing. Number 4 is Las Vegas, a city built on spectacle and global appeal. International visitors, especially from Asia, are crucial to Vegas's business model. The visa fee is a bad bet for the city, deterring middle-class travelers who might now choose Macau or Monte Carlo. Casinos, shows, and luxury shopping are all seeing fewer international guests. The city's scale only works with massive visitor volume. When that drops, the whole model is threatened. Thousands of jobs depend on a full-throttle tourism engine. The Strip's energy is fading as international arrivals slow. This policy is a house advantage that's gone too far. For Vegas, the gamble may not pay off. The city's fortunes are on the line. Number 3 is Orlando, the world's family vacation capital. The visa fee adds a steep cost for families, making alternatives like Disneyland Paris more attractive. Theme parks are seeing fewer international guests, which means less revenue and shorter lines for the wrong reasons. Hotels, restaurants, and car rentals all feel the impact. The city's economy is built on tourism, and any downturn hits hard. Orlando's identity as the world's playground is at risk. The visa fee is a locked gate, keeping out families who've saved for years. The magic is fading for many. Number 2 is Los Angeles, the city of dreams and the heart of the global entertainment industry. Known for its iconic skyline and endless palm trees, Louisiana has always drawn people from every corner of the world, hoping to catch a glimpse of stardom or simply soak in the city's unique energy. But now, the visa fee is a major hurdle for visitors from Asia, Australia, and Europe. The once bustling terminals at LAX are noticeably quieter, with fewer international travelers arriving to explore the city's famous sights. Tour buses that used to be packed with excited tourists now drive through Beverly Hills with only a handful of passengers, their seats mostly empty. Even the Hollywood Walk of Fame, usually crowded with fans and street performers, feels strangely deserted. Theme parks, iconic piers, and trendy restaurants are all seeing fewer international faces. The hospitality sector, from luxury hotels to budget motels, is reporting a downturn as rooms remain unbooked and tables go empty. Tourism is a huge part of LA's economy, supporting thousands of jobs and local businesses. When visitor numbers drop, the impact ripples across the city. This fee creates a barrier to the Hollywood experience, like charging a cover fee just to enter the dream. LA has always sold aspiration, but now it feels more exclusive than ever. The California dream is becoming a premium product, accessible only to those who can afford the extra cost. For a city built on dreams and opportunity, making them harder to reach is a step backward. The empty sets in LA's tourism industry are a clear sign of the damage. Once lively movie studios and sound stages now sit deserted, echoing with the absence of visitors. The city's magic is dimming, its streets quieter, and its legendary sparkle fading as fewer people come to chase their Hollywood dreams. Number 1 is New York City, the ultimate global crossroads. The $250 visa fee is a direct hit to the city's identity as a welcoming melting pot. For millions of would-be visitors, the fee turns a dream into a financial burden. Times Square, the Statue of Liberty, and Central Park are seeing fewer international faces. The city's relentless energy is fading as visitor numbers drop. International tourists are the lifeblood of New York's economy, spending more and staying longer. The economic shockwave is felt everywhere, from cabs to Broadway. The American dream is now conditional, restricted by wealth. New York's brand and soul are at risk. The city that never sleeps is napping as the world looks elsewhere. It's a profound change for America's greatest city. The city's open arms are closing. From Boston to New York, the $250 visa fee is reshaping American tourism and the character of its cities. This policy is acting as a closed door, turning away the people who make these places vibrant and diverse. Fewer visitors mean struggling businesses and a loss of cultural exchange. The long-term cost of lost goodwill may far outweigh any revenue gained. What do you think? Necessary security or a self-inflicted wound? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.